Mike Owens with Inside Fighting here, joined today by Kayla Harrison, who returns to action UFC 307, Ketlen Viera. Kayla, it was always a pleasure to catch up. How are things are you today?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for your patience and persistence. And I'm so glad that we can catch up today.
Me too. The last time we spoke was in the PI, memory serves. I think I saw you briefly
Oh,
because I
yeah, you
think
were
we were
there with
going
Rob and Calvin,
Rob
right?
and Calvin because we were going to
Yeah.
do an interview and then I heard you sat on a bench be asked the same questions four times over in four separate interviews, and I think I said let's just leave it there and let you enjoy the fight, let you enjoy the rest of fight week because I could hear the
Yeah.
same questions over and over again.
It's yeah, that happens. It's one of the, I guess, other parts of the business
It
that,
is.
I say the same things over and over and over again in interviews, and I say the same things over and over and over again to my kids. I'm like literally a broken record at this point.
Well, I've got a couple in there that I hopefully will be a little bit different today. The
I
first
know
question,
you're gonna bring the good stuff. I can feel it.
well, the first question I have for you as you sip what looks like some kind of Coke and had a little bite to eat off camera is how has the
Sparkling water.
sparkling
All right.
water,
This is
apologies.
a luxury. This is like pure gold in my life right now.
So
You
has
know
the
you're you know you're on a diet when sparkling water is the good stuff.
I was going to ask, has the weight cut already started?
Oh, honey. It's never ending. Yeah, no, I got back on, probably like usually 12 weeks out. I have to start uh getting disciplined. So
And
we're
how
we're
disciplined is
five
that?
weeks out. How disciplined? Yeah, I so usually okay, so 10 weeks out is when I really have to start.
Mm.
And I start doing my slow, steady state cardio. So I walk, bike, or swim every day. Um, and I build up to 6 miles. So now I'm walking 6 miles or walk jogging 6 miles
Mm.
a day, swimming, for an hour and a half or biking for an hour and a half every day. Um, on top of my two other workouts, and my nutritionist Dara and Eric plan out all my macros, and so I usually break my fast after my first workout, so about 12 every day I eat, and I stop eating at 9 before 9 p.m. every night. And then 5 weeks out, I start adding in sauna sessions to acclimate. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights, I sit in the sauna. Yeah, so we're we're in it.
Respectfully, and you know how much respect I have for you when I ask this next question, but is there an almost an expiry date on how many times you can make on 35, do you think?
Mm, I'm not sure. I've thought about that quite a
Mm.
bit, actually. You know, I am 34, so my metabolism is starting to slow down. I have 25 years of wear and tear
Mm.
on my body. I've been doing two a day since I was 12 years old. I've been grinding literally all my life. And I'm asking my body to do more
Mm.
on less.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is where my faith comes in big time, like, and I talked about it a lot in the build up to the fight with Holly, but like I hadn't weighed 135 pounds since I was 16 years old. And I truly did not know when I signed with UFC, I did not know if I could make that weight and perform.
Yeah.
So the questions everyone had, I also had, but this is where my faith came in, and this is where my faith continues to come in, that like I kind of surrender. um I surrender to the process, and I trust God and that he has a plan for my life, and that when I show up, he shows up. So I just keep doing the next best thing. I just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Mm. Cool. We'll be back to the interview in just a second, but first, the NFL season is back and Inside Fighting has a touchdown of a deal for you. We've partnered up with DraftKings, an official partner of the NFL, to bring you an offer where new DraftKings customers who bet $5 receive $250 in bonus bets instantly, as well as 1 month of NFL Plus Premium, just by signing up using our promo code INSIDEFIGHTING. Can we just very quickly reflect on the last win against Holly? Because I checked the record before we jumped on. UFC 300, the biggest cards probably since I've been following the sport, littered with former champions and huge names, and you were the only debuting fighter on the card, which I thought was actually quite poignant. It speaks to a lot about what you've done outside the organization. And
Yeah.
all of fight week, it just felt like it was just the perfect time for you to make your debut. So
Yeah.
let's just
Yeah.
reflect for a moment on that whole experience and obviously how the fight played
It
out.
was amazing. No, it was really truly magical. I'll call it magical because that's how it felt to me. Everyone at the UFC was so welcoming. They're so good at their job. They take such great pride in it. They're so professional. The atmosphere was electric. Everybody was jacked up and excited. I'm walking amongst these legends of the
Mm,
sport. And there's a lot of intensity, and
mm,
I loved it. I loved every second of it. I fed off the energy, the press conference, getting to be a part of that, my first ever UFC fight, going to a press conference, like the fans, so electric. It was awesome, and I'm so grateful that I experienced that in my career, and I'm looking forward to building off of that, and to continue to um, just be present. And
mm.
that was one of the things that I was so grateful I was able to do that fight week. Like, obviously it's hard. You're on, like, 300 calories a day, and you're doing all of these things, and you're being asked to, like, show up and have energy and
Yeah.
perform and, like, be your best self. And I was really worried, not worried, but, like, I just kept reminding myself, like, this was what I wanted. This is a chosen sacrifice, and this is where you're exactly where you want to be, doing exactly what you want to be doing with the people that you love and admire most. So, standing in the presence of that, and holding on to that was really important for me, even in the weight cut, even in the shitty moments, like, just honoring that, like, this is part of the process, and um, this is what you wanted. So, like, sit in it.
Mm. And back to that
Yeah.
point about making your debut on such a historic card, do you look at that and see that as a message or a sign from the UFC about what they see you can do with the company?
Yeah. I mean, I think that it shows a lot of faith in me, and it shows, yeah, it was like, hey, listen, we're signing you, we're paying you, like, this is it, like, do or die, kind of.
Mm.
And I'm really grateful for that opportunity. I truly am. Hunter, I'm sure, took a big leap of faith on me. No one knew if I was going to perform well. They had hopes. I had hopes, but so I'm really grateful for that opportunity, and I'm excited to build on it.
I'm moving from past to present slash future. We now have Ketlen Viera in about 5 weeks' time. Coming off
Mhm.
the Holly Holm win, was this the fight that you expected next?
I mean, I don't know if I expected anything. I was hopeful for a title shot,
Mm.
um, for a title fight, but um, I'm never going to say no to an opponent. I think that I'm ready, that my time is now. Um, any day of the week, I'm the best fighter in the world. So if Ketlen is the next victim, Ketlen is the next victim, and I'll go out there and I'll prove why I'm the best in the world.
If memory serves, I believe the title fight was booked before your fight. Is that right?
Well, from what I understand, it was promised.
Yeah.
It was already, like, kind of laid out that Julianna would have the next shot, once she was healthy. So she's healthy, she gets her shot. Um,
Are you
and
surprised they've gone with her though? Because she is coming off a loss. She's coming off a layoff as well.
Yeah.
We just talked about the position you were in UFC 300. That feels like a perfect moment to springboard the new star into a title fight, dare I
Yeah.
say. So when you look at it, and I know it's, I don't want to rub salt in the wound because I know that was the fight that
It's
you
okay.
obviously wanted, but
It's okay.
are you surprised
No,
at
listen,
where
I'm not
that
on
is?
my time. I'm on God's time.
Mm.
So like it's all good. Of course, like selfishly, I'm ready now. I want it now. But I've learned that patience is a fruit of the spirit, and um I'll just stay ready. I'll just keep doing the right thing. I think that Dana promised Juliana, and he's a man of his word, and so he kept that promise.
Mm.
And it's way above my pay grade to decide who gets a title shot and who
Mm.
doesn't get a title shot. I'm not a matchmaker. I don't run the business. I didn't turn it into $1 billion company. So I'll just put my head down and work hard and earn that title shot.
What as a matchup, what do you think on Ketlen's game as an opponent in comparison to yours?
Yeah, I mean, I just think I'm on a different level. I think she's very good. I think she's decent striker. She's got a good judo. Um she's got good jujitsu. Her fight IQ is growing. She's definitely growing and getting better. But I just think I'm better everywhere.
100%. Has it been confirmed if either you or Ketlen will be the backup to the title fight?
I will be the backup.
So you're not.
Well, okay, no, it hasn't been confirmed to me,
Okay.
but that's what I heard. I heard Dana say that in
That
an
you are or
interview
you aren't, sorry.
that I am.
You are, okay.
Yeah.
But that's not
So
official, that's just hearsay.
that's just hearsay. I actually haven't talked to Ali about it, but yeah, I will I will beg.
Um assu-
Pick me.
Technically she is one higher than you in the rankings, so
I don't
meritocratically.
care. Pick me. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. I gotta call Ali. I gotta get this confirmed.
If anything comes
It's
out of this
MMA.
interview,
You never know. Something could happen. One of them could get hurt. Shit could happen. So I gotta make sure that we lock that in.
as I say, if nothing's come out of this interview other than a friendly chat and you get confirmed as the backup courtesy of Badger and Ali, then I've done my job, so we'll leave that there. Assuming both fights go off as they should, because I don't want to wish injury or
Right,
ill
right,
will on
right.
either
100%.
Juliana or Raquel.
Right.
But
But where's Tanya Harding when you need her? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't know that reference. I've heard of
Oh
Tonya
my
Harding,
gosh, you don't know that reference? How old are you?
24.
Oh, never mind.
I'm British. We're into, fish and chips and cups of
Okay,
tea.
well, Tanya Harding was, it's a very long story,
She
but
was an ice skater, wasn't she? Is that right?
yeah, there are two ice skaters, and then she didn't make the team, and so she had the other girl's knee, and yeah, it was a crazy whole that to this day, that is the most watched live sporting event in the history of the world. That
Oh.
ice skating final, because she and the girl both, yeah, of the Olympics, not of the nationals. But yeah. Anyways, I digress. It was a joke, a poor joke. I shouldn't have said it.
No, it's fine. You've clickbaited yourself because there's my headline. Kayla
Oh
Harrison plans the Tonya Harding.
my God.
I'm only joking.
Please don't do that to
You
me.
know that's not me. You know that's not me. But
Please don't do that to
you know
me. Do
that's
not
not me.
be TMZ.
That's not me. Because I know you'd never speak to me again.
No, that would definitely blacklist you.
um, assuming the both fights go off as planned, which is obviously what we're both
We all
aiming for,
want.
of course, and you get the win against Ketlen, would you have a preference for who you would face for the title shot, assuming it would be next?
No, I think preference, that indicates emotion. And I have no emotion about this. It's not about either one of them. Obviously, like I would prefer, yeah. I mean, if I had to put an elbow through Juliana's head or Raquel's head, I'd pick Juliana's just because she's annoying.
Mm.
But no, I don't care.
Is that the only word you want to describe Juliana with as annoying, given what she said about you last month?
I mean, she's just low class. That's just like, that's just,
Mm.
to me, I don't know. I would never, I don't, I think it's pathetic and it's low class, and it just shows that she's looking for a built-in excuse when I whoop her ass. So,
Do you think Juliana's in this position if she doesn't talk the way that she does?
no.
No. Okay.
I
So you
mean, I
think,
think Juliana's pretty. I think she's tough as nails. And I think she's got a big mouth. And sometimes that's all you need
mm,
to get to a certain point. But eventually, you run into a bigger, badder dog than you who might have a bigger mouth than you. So keep fucking running it. Oh, no, it's good. I'm going to take the high road. I am. I'll just let my talking happen in the cage,
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
The
Co
fucking 12 drug tests that I've had that are clean.
I can well
So
imagine.
I'm gonna get my 50. I'm gonna get my 50 clean test jacket by the end of this year at this rate. Like I am, let's go. I'm ready.
I can
I love
imagine.
it, by the way. Like
Mm,
I I love that was a big problem for me in PFL. And that was one of the things that I asked for in my contract was strict drug testing.
mm.
I wanted out of competition drug testing and I wanted to be stricter. And that was one of my deal breakers was like, if you don't agree to drug test everyone more frequently, then I really don't want to be a part of this work. Like that was a big
Wow.
thing for me. So I love that they drug test me. Keep coming. We're me and my like we're good. I got blood tested last week. I got pee tested this week. Like, let's go.
I love it. Couple more from me, Kayla, as always. I really do appreciate your time. Talking about people running their mouths, Cris Cyborg versus Larissa Pacheco is booked. Cris,
Yeah.
a former opponent versus Cris, who, you've had your back and forth fought with over the years. Um,
Yeah.
it's a big fight for women's MMA, it must be said. How do you see it playing out?
I think Pacheco wins.
You do?
Yeah. She's young. I mean, unless she's been goofing off,
Hmm.
a couple mil will do that sometimes. A couple mil in the bank account makes it hard to get out of bed. But she's young. She's hungry. She keeps getting better. She's got real power. Cyborg's at the end of her career.
Do you
I
think it's
haven't
one of
seen
those timing situations where it's Cyborg's a little bit older as Larissa's coming into her
Yeah, I
prime, or
think
do you
she's a
think?
little bit older, and I just think that like we haven't seen a lot of progress from her. Like I don't see her fight IQ growing. It hasn't. I just don't. I haven't seen progression
Hmm.
really. She fights the same way now that she fought, however long ago. So, um, I think Pacheco's going to win.
Well, last one from me, and thank you so much for your time. You can be as brief or as detailed as you like with this one, but I ask this to all my guests as I finish my interviews. Give me a walkthrough of the perfect fight day on the 5th of October. I'd like to know what happens when you wake up in the morning to when you go to sleep at night
Yeah.
in a perfect world as you visualize it.
Well, I do visualize it every night actually, so this is easy. My perfect fight day: wake up, I read my Bible verse for the day. I have a good, yummy breakfast. I pack my bag. Maybe I whoop Mike's ass in a game of rummy or two. I try and sleep in as late as I can. Then I might do a shakeout. Then I get my hair braided. Eat again. Maybe play a little game again or rest. Before I leave the hotel, I always pray. We go to the venue, relaxed, calm, cool, get my hands wrapped, start the warm up, listen to my playlist. Good warm up, nice sweat, feeling good. This is my day. This is my purpose. I'm not afraid to win. Kayla Harrison, I'm the best. Kayla Harrison, UFC world champion. One round at a time, 1 minute at a time, one breath at a time. I'm the best. And then I picture the walkout, going to the shoot, walking to the cage, Bruce Buffer announcing my name, them closing the cage door, the ref saying, "Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight." And just total dominance from start to finish. I'm better everywhere. I'm too fast, too strong, too quick, too powerful. Everything that I want happens. The game plan is executed, and I get my hand raised by a KO, TKO, or submission. And
I
then
love
I
it.
talk to Joe and I tell him, listen, Joe, I told you last time that I wanted my belt, but this time I want my fucking belt. So, Julianna and Raquel, enjoy tonight, because after tonight, you are on warning. I'm coming for your ass.
I love
And
it.
that's it.
I love it. Kayla, thank you so much for the time. And I want to say this on camera before I finish. I know you don't do a ton of media. I know that's not something that you don't like doing too much of, and you've always given me the time and always championed my work, which does mean so much and has helped me to get to the position that I'm in. So thank you so much for your time. You're actually fighting on my birthday, so I'm hoping for a 25th birthday surprise.
Oh, that's good.
I'm
I
hoping.
like that. That's that good energy. I love it.
If that's not extra motivation, then I don't know what is. But anyway,
That's all
we
I needed to
digress.
hear. I
I,
got to whoop Caitlin's ass on Mike's birthday.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for the time and best of luck for the fight.
Awesome. Thank you.